Just get them off the road. Hello.
Hello, Naira Marley.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine.
Are you hearing me very clearly now?
I can hear you very clearly. Very.
Okay.
Okay, before you start, I want to say the protests that have stopped, nobody threatened me. I'm not scared of nothing. And I know my rights. And yes, was me thinking about the safety of everybody. Literally, that was the only thing that stopped me from doing this protest. And the fact that I saw the police initial statement, I saw the statement that they put out, that's what made me stop the protest right now. But all we really want from, should I say, the government or the police force, all we really want is, from what I understand, the SARS is the same thing as SWAT. There's the same thing as a SWAT. And we don't see SWAT anyhow. I mean, back in America or UK, we don't see them anyhow. We only see them for special occasions, for special things. They only come out for special things. But in Nigeria, we see SARS everywhere. And SARS is a special anti-robbery squad. So they should only come out when there's a robbery. That's what we want. They should only come out when there's a robbery. And number two, we need all of them to wear uniform. They need to have the uniform and a police vehicle. They can't be driving around in unmarked vehicle and dressing like armed robbers. They can't be doing that. And all the SARS that have been arrested, we need updates on them. We need to know what's happening to them. Where are they in jail? Because you say they've been arrested. We need more updates on them. And the family of the people they've killed, we need to do something about them, if not give them money or update them about the thing. We need to update them about what's happening. And we need to form a PLC with the young people and the police. We need to form that because we're the one that can tell you what's going wrong and who's bad among us. And also, like, dreads is not a crime. Having dreads is not a crime. Wearing a miniskirt does not mean you're a prostitute. Can you please tell all your police, just tell them, having dreads, having tattoos is not a crime. That's how some people feel comfortable with their body. It's their body. They need to also stop harassing our females. They need to stop. There's a lot of things they just need to stop. They're not doing right. And Malians, us Malians, you might think, okay, we're all bad. No, we know what's right. And we know our right. And that's what we're fighting for. By now, sir. So back to you.
Okay. First of all, Naira Marley, let me thank you for this initiative and thank you for being very bold and proactive. I equally want to, before I comment on the to say very clearly that this is the first time I'm ever speaking with you. And so the issue of harassment or intimidation or any kind of underhand tactics do not even arise because this is just the first time we're speaking, and we're speaking because there is a national issue, there's a problem that needs to be solved, and there are like our people will say in our local communities, there are different ways of killing the rats, and so it also clearly means that there are different ways of problems. And when you want to solve the problem, you look at the most cost-effective. You look at the approach that will be less risky, look at the approach that will give you very little collateral damage. And so, in this instant case, like you've noted, we did not wait for protests to come up. We did not wait for Nigerian youth to go on the street or that statement. As a matter of fact, we have an idea that they are planning to go on the protest until probably yesterday when we this on we responded to the problem. We acknowledge the fact that in the past, in SCS, in IALROUND, have not lived up to their expectations. In this job, our fundamental duty is to protect lives and protect the property of Nigeria. And in protecting lives and property, you must first of all preserve the fundamental rights of the citizens. If you don't preserve their rights, then you can't protect their life. If you look at our constitution, the right to life, the right to freedom of movement, the right to of dignity of the human person. And so if a man chooses to braid his hair, or a man chooses to go along with dreadlocks, or carry two of body, or a woman you must respect her choice,
Yes.
and you must respect the dignity of that person.
Yes.
No offense whatsoever with dreadlocks. There is no where he stated that if you have dreadlocks or you have tattoo on your body, you have committed an offense. That's absolutely nonsense. And so, even though that is not contained in our statement, it has become a fundamental demand by the Nigerian young youth. And so we'll take it up very soon. And Naira Marley, let me also let you understand something. The Nigerian police is not just full of populated by old men and women. We also have young recruited 10,000 these 10,000 people, they are aged 18 and 25. So these are clearly young men, and they all come. We recruited them from. So these young men will be your ambassadors in the police. And as I'm talking to you, we are recruiting another 10,000. And I want to challenge a lot of our young people there. You cannot change a system by staying too back in the system. And so people want to criticize the initiative of talking to us today. I want to tell them you can't change a system by being too far from the system. If you want to change a system, you have to go to the system. If you have a son or a daughter that's not doing well, you can't stay too far from the daughter if you really want to see positive changes to change. I want to challenge young men and women out there. Anytime the police is also an opportunity to get into the system and make your own little contribution towards changing the system. But one interaction we are having today is the Inspector General of is very serious about the instructions and the restriction orders he has placed on SARS, on Endsars and other people's blood. So when we say we will not allow them to carry out routine patrols, we are serious about it. We will say we will not allow them to check and search the handheld phones, smartphones, or computers, other smart devices of our citizens indiscriminately and unlawfully. We are serious about it. For patrols in mufti and without the appropriate tactical gears or appropriate police uniform, are serious about it. When we say we will go after a police officer that is conducting himself or herself unlawfully and according to and let me even expand this point. When we talk about men who go out to the street dressed in and carrying, we are as a law. Even this men whether you are in their F, or you are J or in Lion Food or in wherever you are, whether you are in the covenant unit or the prime unit, you are not authorized to go a mufti with
Thank you.
That is banned and it is banned.
Thank you.
We will to begin to policemen themselves. So when policemen are policed, we will also have policing them with our standard operating procedures, that they are in line with our code of conduct, and that the conduct are in line with the laws of this country. All we want is Nigerians to have patience with us. These Inspector General of Police have not issued this kind of directive. Even if it was issued by any other act, please hold us accountable for these ones that we are issuing today. Don't ever might happen and judge us by these two covenants that we are signing with you. Judge us that we are signing with you. We don't want Nigerian young men to go to the street. There are so many things that attach to that. Like you write in your intro, communicating is true. And what would it profit a man if he is good? Let's work with relevant agencies to deal with this problem. We cannot, like you rightly noted, anybody that is probably have ulterior motive. What we need to do is to reform staff and make them responsible and make them to work in accordance with laid down procedures. Violent crimes, we need them to continue to respond to armed robberies, need them to continue to respond to kidnapping situations.
Okay, sorry, sir, can I ask a question? Is it a crime to record anything on road, like record a police officer on road? Is it a crime to record, like, for their own safety and for our own safety? Is it a crime to record?
Well, I'll answer you that question very sincerely. It is not a crime for you to record policemen on road. However, in most countries of the world, there are places that are designated as security infrastructure. And that's why if you go to Nigeria, for example, they don't allow you to do it. When you are in a lot of sensitive locations around the world, you will see where they put signs clearly showing that photography and videos are not permitted in those areas. Why is that so? It is so because these are sensitive, critical national infrastructure, and because you don't want criminals, armed robbers, terrorists to have a clear picture of what happens there, in order not to give them advantage when they want to plan an attack. So I will advise, but if a policeman is on the road and he's doing the wrong thing, if you can record him safely, record him and send the pictures to us. We will be glad to work with you. But okay, I will also advise citizens not to go about recording and taking pictures of security and law enforcement agencies indiscriminately.
No, not like that. Like if the police officer is stopping me right now can my friend that's with me be recording what's happening for our safety, like the officer safety and our own safety? That is allowed, right?
If you're on the road and you're having an interaction with a police officer, and it gets to a point where you feel that this interaction is crossing the line of legitimacy, is crossing the line of legality to illegality, and you needed to have evidence, probably when you want to report incidents to us, you needed to have evidence when you want to report incidents to these authorities, answer, tell him. So you can take pictures, you can do videos, as long as it's safe for you to do so. But I will always advise your safety must take precedence over and above every other consideration. And that's why I always advise Nigerians, when you're on the road and you meet a soldier, a policeman, a civil defense, a custom officer who is armed, I will not encourage you to go into verbal argument or political with the person, as much as you can, that can be used in establishing against the person. But don't go confront somebody who is, and do that myself, and I will never encourage even my age.
Okay, so we can record, but we shouldn't do that. And there's something going on right now. They said SARS are currently stopping in Ajah right now. Can you confirm that is true or false?
It will be difficult for me to do a direct confirmation now. But what I can say is that let them a DM to us. That location where the incident is happening, I will send the right place.
Okay.
And then everyone, because you spent a lot of time talking about recording. I also want to assure Nigerians that right now the Nigerian police has a capacity. A lot of our police officers are experimenting that already in Abuja and other select cities. We have a massive modern digital control room here in the quarters, and our police officers are already wearing body cameras. So the police, there are selected patrol vehicles in that are equipped with cameras, and the police officer running those body cameras or about 3 reasons. One, with body camera, you are able to gather video evidence and pictorial evidence of crimes on the street. With body cameras, you are able to record their interactions with the law enforcement officers, secured and being monitored by headquarters. With body cameras, you are also able to assure the police officer himself that he is also being protected in case the citizen is interacting with right against him. And so will be that as being improved and that camera all over the country. So, to be honest, Naira Marley is that there are a whole lot of things that we can do better if the Nigerian police is better funded. And so, even as you people are agitating to a reform act, I also want you people to also begin to talk to government agencies, to corporate Nigeria, to very rich Nigerians, the billionaires out there, to begin to invest a fraction of their wealth in improving the security in this country, the security architecture in this country. We don't need their cash. We want to make sure in build critical items and tools that we need to work with. We need to have better vehicles. We need to have body cameras. We need to have less lethal weapons, tasers, for example. If every police officer in Nigeria can carry taser, for example, you don't need to fire live bullets. You can use a taser to temporarily demobilize a suspect without inflicting any fatal or life-threatening injury on the suspect. So what I'm saying is that it is everything we're doing should be a work in progress, and we must work. You hearing me clearly?
I can hear you now.
Okay. We must.
I do see now. I don't know how
the real ones are there.
The real ones
must concentrate on solving the problems that are being exposed by the real ones.
I don't know how real it is now. The ones that they are in Aja, I just got from a right source, a correct source, that they are currently in Aja, but I don't know how right that is. If it's fake news.
Have they done the DM to us so that we can work on it?
Guys,
so can you just give me the exact location so I can pass the instruction right away? Where in Aja, a vast area?
Okay. CM talking about, can you tell us? She says on my radio, but waiting for her to say where in Aja. Okay, well, just give us like 1 minute. I'll radio him to talk about what. She'll give us the. So basically, they're not gonna be on road. Stop doing any illegal works. That's what we understand right now. So we need to know where in Aja, guys. Can you type where in Aja? So I guess we'll leave that for now till they can answer when in Aja.
Yeah, as soon as you have the information, let's have it and we'll work on it. I also want to clear one point. We are not going to leave our streets unpoliced. There will be conventional patrol vehicles policing our streets. We still have traffic men and women controlling traffic. We have a rapid response squad patrolling because normal police patrol vehicles are manned by properly trained policemen from different police stations, the different area command, and the state command patrolling the streets. But we will not have STS operatives, IRT operatives patrolling the streets on routine basis. They will only come out when there are people come out. They will come out want to make up they will come out if they are looking for a particular suspect that has been indicted in their they will, and once they finish the operation, they return back to base. That is the new order. That is the new normal. That is the new norm.
Okay. So, they just videoed in is Aja under bridge.
Aja under bridge. Which bridge do you have in Aja? Yeah, I know. I know Aja. I used to be an area commander in Aja, so I know Aja pretty well. Where do we have a bridge in Aja? Naira Marley, you stay on the island. Where do we have a bridge in Aja?
Okay, region Abamadesoya, Badore.
Okay. Abraham Adesoya. Yeah. Is it by the roundabout? Is this somewhere around? Is this somewhere around the roundabout?
Yes.
Okay, we'll call the area commander to send a monitoring team there right away. Okay.
Yes, please.
Can they give you more details, like the kind of vehicle that?
Can they what?
Can they give you more details? For example, the description of the kind of vehicle they are using.
Yes, can you guys give more details? Talk about we need more details. J-
Let's just have enough details, but right away we are talking with Bolaho, Bolaho will go into. Incidentally, the area commander just doesn't take nonsense. As a matter of fact, the two SAS men that are currently detained. So I'm sure once this information passes, once this information gets to him,
okay, they're in a black Danfo, apparently.
black down for
Black Danfo right now.
for the
So
PRO
whenever we can.
command right away to get across to area commander to look out for these men. They say they are in a black down. They are operating I just hope they are still around there. They can keep a tab on them and then give us real-time information, okay? We can do that quietly on our DM. We can have
we need to actually get these guys off the road, because I'll actually be out there monitoring too, and we need to actually get them off the road. We'll be happy to see them when there's a special operation. We'll be happy to see them, but they need to actually get off the road, disturbing young youths with dreads. So, and I'm sure the police are working with us right now, and we're waiting for the results. So, I'm gonna say thank you very much, sir, for taking your time to speak to us, and I pray that everything you guys said is being done by them. Please, I'm gonna beg you one more time to please get these guys off the road. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Naira Marley, and for all the youth out there, those who are following this program, we want to appreciate your patience and your I just want you to know that we don't have any other country. Police officers, we are all Nigerian.
Before the police, you're Nigerian before the police uniform.
That's it. That's the point I want to make. Every policeman you see in Nigeria today is first and he is a father or somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's boyfriend, somebody's girlfriend, somebody's nephew, cousin, and so. And we come from listen. We are part of the person of society. We feel the pains, we feel the, and we understand the struggle we work together to address this mischief. And we also not at the causing the problem are just a small insignificant part of the workforce we have.
Yeah, we need to get them. We need to get them people out. We need to get those small amounts of people.
Yes, we must get them out. We must get them out because they are creating problems for the majority of the hardworking police officers out there who are working there and putting their life in danger, standing in gap between the citizens and the standing in gap between the citizens and the criminals, standing in the store, in the night, under the attack of all kinds of criminals and still serving this country diligently. So we must work with every